Share screen, right?
All right, Liam, can you still see that?
Yes, sir, I can.
Okay, cool. All right, guys. Hey, we're going to go and get started. We've got our monthly labor relations is today, so we're going to record the meeting and send it out because we've got folks there kind of pulling double duty. So we'll jump into it. Like we've talked about before, our biggest thing on this is just being consistent and transparent for staff that may have questions, as well as working with our great health department, the fantastic Katie Plum. So let me just jump in. We just kind of have our normal schedule. Here is an update of the county metrics. So it's going this way. So the last biweekly total, we were at 144. This week we're at 131, which still puts us in the red, but the metrics are now advisory. So we continue to collaborate with our health department and then our fantastic school nurses. We are trending in a good direction, even though the numbers are still high. It's always good when they start shifting and going back in the opposite direction. Our fantastic school nurses got us our data. So this chart just keeps getting more and more complicated, but I think it's helpful. So the blue line on top, you can see we're at 131 cases for the county. The number of students quarantined from January 10th to January 23rd, we're at 104. And again, we are beyond careful when we decide to quarantine. So that number continues to stay high to make sure we're keeping kids safe. Let's see here. Orange line is the number of staff that are currently quarantined. That number is 4. So we only have 4 staff quarantined. And then finally, we added this line last week, this yellow one, which tells you how many actual positive cases we had in that 2-week window. So that is down to 7. So that one's also trending in the right direction. Nurses, Katie, anything to add on our metrics data? Any questions online? I think we're good. So, okay, we wanted to do a quick health department update. Katie Plum, you got to come up here and you have to hold the microphone like you're a game show host. And look at that camera.
It is. It's even a game show looking mic.
It feels awkward.
It's like you just embrace the awkward these days, right? I don't have a whole lot of new updates other than we are seeing it trend in a downward direction over the past week anyway. So that is good, encouraging news. We are putting a lot of energy and effort into the vaccine process, getting that rolled out. We're holding clinics. We had our school vaccine clinic yesterday and are rolling that out to, we're finishing up our medical providers and the Group 1A, which is our frontline medical folks and our first responders. And gosh, I think the biggest thing we're looking at trend-wise is, and I think I mentioned this in one of our last updates, is an increase in cases among whole households. And so that's probably related to that quarantine number. We're seeing whole families quarantined. And it's really on our radar at the health department, knowing that we will have much more kids in the building at one time, at least at the middle and high school levels. So just reiterating the importance of our preventative measures that we've been so good at, and staying really diligent with those, because that along with our vaccine efforts will keep us in school.
Katie Plum, everyone, give her a round of applause.
Any questions? Because we are getting hammered, at least with vaccine questions, but I know this group's doing pretty well. You've all been through it.
So,
okay.
I have a question, just because I know Dr. Hobbs sent out a message or wrote to staff.
Yes.
For staff who didn't get the vaccine yesterday,
Yeah, so there's a few options for folks if you wanted to get a vaccine or still want to, or you've changed your mind. You can always go to the Central Oregon Vaccine Clinic. They've opened a huge tri-county clinic at Deschutes County Fairgrounds in Redmond, and they have an online sign-up system that I believe you sent the link out
Link is out to all staff.
to. We at the Crook County Health Department will hopefully have a link live in the next couple of days on our website to sign up for clinics that we will have here locally in Crook County. And there was a pod today, a point of distribution, so an offsite clinic where all we're doing is vaccines, so folks could have gone through that as well. We're trying to reserve appointments, like individual appointments at our clinic at the health department for accessibility reasons, so that when we start having our senior populations come through, it's much easier for them to get in to our clinic building as opposed to some of our mass distribution sites. So we're trying to reserve those. But if there's an extenuating circumstance that you need an appointment and can't make it to a pod for some reason, please let us know.
One more question. I saw today or yesterday the Oregon Health Authority showing it. They're saying in their modeling that they're expecting a decline or at least a plateau in cases over the next few weeks. Are you feeling like you're seeing that same trend locally?
We are, at least over the last week, and this week has started off, I hate to use the word slow. Like I know I'm hearing knocking on things. I'm not supposed to say that in the department, that things are slow. We are seeing lower case counts. We have a delayed reporting system right now with the state, and so we're kind of taking it with a little bit of a grain of salt internally. But we're definitely optimistic, and it does seem to be trending that way. It looks like we're kind of over the hump with the holiday exposures, and it does seem to be trending that way. Yes.
Katie Plum is the best. Let's give her another round of applause. She deserved it.
So excited to be here. So excited about this.
All right, yeah, just kind of on that same page, just last updates. I believe, Katie, correct me if I'm wrong, I think 289 vaccines yesterday as part of the CCSD vaccine drive. Does that sound right? Is that what we said? 289, right around there when you combine the health department and Mosaic Medical. So that was really exciting. Staff that are interested, we do have we're meeting with the health department in the upcoming days and should get vaccine dose round 2 information out next Monday or Tuesday is the plan to get that information out to staff. So we plan to do another vaccine drive just like we did. We do believe we can go a little quicker. So we're going to work out the details and get that out to staff probably early next week. One final new announcement, as part of the new ODE operational blueprints for entry, they require that we have an anonymous link that staff can use to submit safety concerns. So that is now on the school district webpage under COVID-19 resources. And we'll review the information from that link at these Tuesday meetings. So with that, nurses, any new safety concerns? Man, it's been a busy couple days. Good. Nothing new, just stay vigilant. And yeah, any questions from our fantastic audience? I really do feel like a game show host right now. I think we're good. I'm not seeing anything online.
We're good, Joel. You are a good show host.
Thank you, Michelle. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
All right, guys. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone online. This might be a new record. That was what, 10 minutes? So good work. Appreciate everyone. And always feel free to submit questions.
Thank you very much.
Have a good day.